Please be advised that the views and opinions of the host and guests do not reflect those of the station, the management, and its network.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Millennial TV. My voice is a little different today, but I'm so glad that I'm back. I'm model next door, Sarah Padilla-Lim, and for today's episode, we would like to raise awareness to everyone using our show about the so-called groomers and what the term grooming is all about.
Ayan, magandang gamitin natin ang platform ng show natin para maging aware ang mga nasa paligid natin. Ang term na Millennial TV means pag-uusapan natin ang mga bagay-bagay na nakaka-relate ng mga millennials, pero hindi lang doon nagtatapos. We also discuss ang mga bagay na hindi gaanong ka-familiar ng mga tao, pero talagang nangyayari ito sa paligid natin.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Chris. Kaya let's now introduce our MTV crew, our tribal chief, Joaquin Mendoza, Real Talk Master, M.A. Bandia, Mysterious Hunk, Chris Abaya, and of course, we have our co-host from our previous episode 24, when we talked about traveling and different cultures, Ella Amari. Ayan, welcome back to MTV, Ella.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to see you again here. You're so pretty.
Ayan, kaya kahit hindi talagang seryoso yung topic natin today, sisiguraduhin namin na gaya ng lagi namin sinasabi, this will be another fun field, pero fun field ba? Kumbaga para siyang informative.
We're gonna make it fun, yeah.
Yes,
and because this is
Millennial TV, this is our time.
Ayun. Intro pa lang medyo
parang serious
nagdi-disclaimer na kasi tayo na this is going to be another serious topic, but yun ang sinabi nga ni Chris, so we're trying to make it light and fun and informative, and I don't know if we can make it entertaining. Nandito naman si Ella. So, yun. Kasi this topic is very, very relevant and timely with what's going on around. You know, familiar tayo sa mga Me Too movement in the US. And then, given na meron na tayong mga Twitter, social media, parang yung mga abuses, yung mga nangyayaring like grooming, kung ano pa yung mga nangyayaring mga sexual misconducts, harassments, assaults, na before ay hindi na di-discuss, hindi na pag-uusapan, hindi na nalaman kasi nasa closed doors. Ngayon ay mas marami na yung nabubuksan ng isip na parang it's okay to speak up, it's okay to be you don't have to be a victim of it. You can just rise above kung ano man yung mga circumstances and you can fight back. Okay? So, ayun. First of all, Waki, I think we have to define first, diba, kung ano yung groomer. Bakit ba groomer yung term?
Can I just say, no?
Yes.
We were talking about this kanina. Parang pagpasok pa lang nung intro ng episode natin, naramdaman ko hindi siya yung usual energy levels natin. Kasi parang when we got the script pa lang the other day, nung nakita namin yung topic, of course, medyo, I mean, you know, having to prepare yourself for a topic like this and talking about it in a politically correct way, in a very informative way, no? So parang game mode ata tayo ngayon sa Millennial TV ngayon. But eto, slight funny commercial break lang. To MA's point nga na parang important na napag-uusapan na yung mga ganitong bagay. Because I had no idea what a groomer was in this context until I got the script the other day.
I would.
Akala ko nga rin yung parang tungkol sa hygiene.
Yes.
Right. It's grooming.
Before we started this show, Waki was asking me kanina, parang ang weird naman na meron tayong sexual misconduct topic, and then may grooming,
Grooming.
which is like about no grooming. Yeah, there's grooming na proper grooming,
there's another
hygiene,
term.
diba?
Yeah.
Girls, you know that.
I get it now in the context
Yes,
of
yes,
the
exactly.
topic. Yeah.
Psychological.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of groomer, like, so si Waki wala siya masyadong idea. Meron na siya ngayong konting clue about it. But to you, Ella, parang what do you think about grooming is?
Actually, when I started looking at into the topic, na-realize ko, ito pala yung term for what's happening a lot around us,
Yes.
to our friends, to some of our maybe some of our relatives that we're trying to help out, maybe like people who we occasionally like talk to and they opened up to us about it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a psychological abuse in a way, na parang you are so trusted. You're trusting this person and you're so dependent on this person, pero yung pala ina-abuse ka. And they're trying to just leverage from the relationship to get what they want. And it kind of messes with your self-esteem,
Yeah.
and it has a lot of effects on you and your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So medyo heavy siya, but we are trying to raise awareness naman here to
Yeah.
make sure that the people who are going through this are not alone. And that they can be open about it and they can talk about it.
And they have to understand that it's a process. Kaya a lot of people, maybe they're thinking na parang, sana yung una pa lang sinireport mo na or sinumbong mo na. Alam mo yun?
But it's
When
not
it comes to
easy.
grooming kasi, yung sinabi mo kanina, parang it's psychological. So may process siya na parang, at first maybe they're friendly to you or they treat you well, they're giving you gifts or they're, making you depend on them.
Yes.
And then eventually, di ba may mga stages.
Meron.
So yun, I think that's the word grooming. Parang, ano ka?
In other words, inaaral ka niya.
Yes.
Alam niya yung weakness mo, yung mga needs mo, kung kulang ka ba sa guidance ng parents. Yan, tapos saka siya magte-take advantage.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Take advantage is the word,
advantage,
yeah. So,
So since may intro na tayo about sa grooming, ano ba ang ginagawa ng mga groomers?
well, feeling ko, merong power plays kapag, when you're a groomer, merong kang power over someone na maybe they look up to you o kaya naman pwedeng teacher, pwedeng
Yes.
boss,
Teacher,
pwedeng, ano ba to, kahit sino
boss. Pwede sa family.
family members, di ba? Like, for example,
pero usually
someone you
it's
look up to.
older than you, right?
Yes, yeah. Kaya nga minsan confuse sila about the difference nung groomer and pedophile. Kasi nga, di ba, parang, well, feeling ko interchangeable naman sila. What do you think, Waki? You understand pedophile enough, right?
Yeah, I'm listening to the way you guys are defining it, and I'm getting the impression na ang groomer, yun nga parang if you're exploiting a relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the sense na it's a person of legal age with a minor.
Right.
It can happen with yun nga in a, I guess, a boss employee setup, an authority figure versus a subordinate.
Correct.
Normally ganyan naman yung mga nagiging setup niyan eh. So that I get it in that sense. It's not pedophilia. But I think where they find common ground though is I believe pedophiles also have to exert a certain level of psychological pressure and conditioning on yun nga, unfortunately, the child victims for them to be susceptible to the abuse that they will receive. Kasi if you're a kid, you are not programmed to be aroused sexually.
Correct.
Right? That's why nga you go through puberty and adulthood and they put like a certain age on like when you can
Watch certain
legally have
things, yeah.
consent to have not just watch things but like to
Do
actually
it, yeah.
have sex, because yun nga a lot of things can change over time. Like you're not supposed to be having sex that young.
Yeah.
So I guess pedophiles in a way have that sort of abusive relationship also, or it might not even look abusive kasi yun nga in the context of like let's say family members, it might appear na they're just like really super duper close when it turns out there's a lot of inappropriate stuff happening na nga. And we can list down all the 6 stories and let's try not to go there.
Yeah.
But
by the way, I just want to give a trigger warning pala sa mga viewers natin na we are gonna be probably discussing a lot of sensitive issues that are probably going to be triggering you or make you feel sick to your stomach, but
Yeah.
uncomfortable. But this is a platform na hindi lang. I think we have a responsibility given that we have this show to talk about issues that matter. Kasi a lot of people right now are probably they feel alone or they feel na parang they're the only person
Or they
they can count on.
probably in a situation that we're
Yes.
talking about, right?
Yeah, later on we're gonna be sharing
Yeah.
things that you can probably do to
Avoid.
get out of that situation.
Ako, I have a question for everybody dun sa context ng grooming. Is it possible na like if you're a groomer and di ba may groomie, yung gino-groom mo, parang it's possible naman that the person being groomed kinda knows na gino-groom siya, no, and is just kind of riding along with it?
What do you think, Zara?
Oo.
Like, given the girls yung usually na nagiging victim sa mga ganyan.
O kunyari, basta may naalagaan ka, o gano'n na lang, yung typical situation, may naalagaan kang someone,
It's hard to tell, pero you know sa sarili mo kasi when something's not right.
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yes,
Diba?
tsaka
So-
dapat aware ka kung ano yung mga good touch tsaka yung mga bad touch.
Mhm.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi
Hindi mo siya ma-define yung mga paghawak-hawak na
Yeah.
ganyan, di ba?
not just physical, even
yeah.
verbal,
Even
yung
Right,
mga
yes,
flirty
Or
comments.
even sa gifts, yung mga
Yeah.
ganyan. It's not being not a nice gesture. Parang it's more like a weird na yung
Oo.
dating.
Yeah.
So you'll know talaga for me. You'll know when
Right,
it's
right.
strange na or
Oo.
different.
I think, yun nga, feeling ko mas marami kayong masasabi about this kasi in our cases naman, I mean, I don't think, well, me
Yeah.
personally, I've ever been, given gifts or...
I want to ask Ella about
Yeah,
grooming na, for example, kasi di ba usually nga yung mga nag-speak up, that's why they're afraid to report it or to speak up kasi pwede nga sila ma-victim blame. Like parang, ginusto mo rin naman yan, nakinabang ka rin naman, di ba?
Right.
Like parang you got
Yeah.
promoted because of
Very
it,
good point.
or you needed it, o kaya naman, bakit mo tinolerate?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
parang,
yeah, yeah.
so for example, does it play ba na, for example, your personality, your situation, financial situation in life, kung bakit ikaw yung parang, kung paano siya nagpo-progress?
Yeah. The thing is
Ang
that
abuse?
medyo unavoidable yung mga ganyan situation and there are a lot of people who are facing these problems right now. But what we want to make sure is that those people who are being abused this way are trying to, like, even if wala silang magawa kasi nga trabaho nila, yung boss nila yun.
Yeah.
But they still have they're still seeking help. They're still trying to parang rationalize or trying to like find a way to deal with it in a way that they can be independent enough to get out of that
Yeah.
situation eventually.
Right.
It's not like so easy na, oh, I think my boss is abusing me, I'm gonna
Correct,
quit.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
It's about like, okay, where do you think you are right now? Kasi in grooming aspect naman, talagang there are so many stages that person is going through. And you are mentally invested in that person and na parang you need that person to be where you are right now. So parang what I guess those people could do instead of like quitting because it seems kind of impossible at that point is to like seek help from other people, like open up, and for others to be open about like not judging them and being like, okay, I understand that this is your situation, pero baka ganito ganyan.
Yeah.
Maybe you can like join groups like this that can help you. Maybe you can talk to a psychiatrist or just
Correct.
like try to help them by being there for them,
Yeah.
not necessarily telling them na okay, wala ka magawa, sorry.
Yeah.
This is like
I
what
think
you
it's
have
important
do
then to
with it.
practice, especially for women, to be assertive and to set your boundaries. Na parang at the onset of the sexual advances or even flirty, if it makes you uncomfortable, if it makes you na parang weird, na parang why are you giving me this or why are you like commenting about that? Feeling ko ipakita mo na sa kanila na parang you're not someone that they can just boss around or someone that they can just kasi parang kapag hindi ka nag-speak up, silence means sometimes admission or permission or consent for a lot of people na may misinterpret nila na parang baka gusto niya rin or baka may chance na so magpo-progress siya into until maging dependent ka na doon. So I think most of us can relate about this topic because it's very rampant in the industry that we're in. I mean, modeling industry, showbiz industry, even in the corporate world. Life in the fast lane, some people are very, very competitive that they will just take advantage of especially if you're just, hungry for success or whatever. So, ayun.
That's what I meant kanina when yun nga, parang are you aware nga na
Correct.
you are being groomed, no? But I think medyo nag-overtime tayo
Yes, I
ng
mean,
konti.
marami pa tayong mga pag-uusapan yan for
But
sure.
we're off to a very, very, very hot start. So, stick around. Magbabalik po ang Millennial TV.